President Trump's former chief strategist offered a semi-apology Sunday after days of withering castigation from the White House over his scathing comments in a new book, praising Trump in a public statement that aimed to soften his earlier criticism. Stephen K. Bannon's mea culpa came as Trump and his senior aides continued a barrage of public insults against him. The president's top policy advisor, Stephen Miller, on Sunday called Bannon an angry, vindictive person whose grotesque comments are so out of touch with reality. In a written statement, Bannon asserted that passages in Fire and Fury, Inside the Trump White House by Michael Wolff, in which he was quoted as being critical of Donald Trump Jr.'s contacts with a Russian lawyer, calling their meeting last year at Trump Tower treasonous and unpatriotic, were a mischaracterization. Bannon insisted his criticism was aimed not at the president's eldest son but rather at former Trump campaign chairman Paul Manafort, who was fired and is facing charges in special counsel Robert S. Mueller III's Russia investigation. Manafort, who also attended the meeting along with Jared Kushner, Trump's son-in-law, should have known how the Russians operate, Bannon said. Donald Trump Jr. is both a patriot and a good man, Bannon said. He has been relentless in his advocacy for his father and the agenda that has helped turn our country around. Bannon was quoted in the book speculating that Trump Jr. told his father about the meeting shortly after it took place but offered no evidence. In Sunday's statement, however, Bannon emphasized that he believes there was no collusion between the campaign and Russian operatives, who have been accused by U.S. intelligence agencies of meddling in the presidential election. The investigation is a witch hunt, Bannon said. I regret that my delay in responding to the inaccurate reporting regarding Don Jr. has diverted attention from the president's historical accomplishments. But the White House did not appear eager to forgive Bannon or welcome him back into Trump's good graces. And Trump on Sunday continued to lambaste Wolff on Twitter, denouncing the fake book, written by a totally discredited author. Amid questions raised in the book about his mental fitness for office, Trump wrote in the tweet that Ronald Reagan had the same problem and handled it well. So will I. On CNN's State of the Union, Miller repeatedly slammed both Bannon and Wolff, calling the book a betrayal of the president that is so contrary to the reality of those who work with him. Miller added that the book is best understood as a work of poorly written fiction. The author is a garbage author of a garbage book. Wolff defended himself on NBC's Meet the Press and suggested the chaos and uncertainty in the White House is worse than his book described. If I left out anything, it was probably stuff even more damning. It's that bad, he said. It's an extraordinary moment in time. The last several days focused on my book are proof of this. What happened here? What's going on here?